Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Cam. Let's talk some stocks. So it's Friday afternoon, about 1:06 p.m. on the West Coast, February 19th. Big markets were red a little bit. They had the gap up in the morning, and it's basically a sell-off all day. I thought that was kind of a hype play. Mentioned that in the pre-market video. But Bitcoin did have a big day today, hitting new all-time highs. So this is a 30-minute chart I just found on this website. I mean, it goes all the way down to the 1 minute, which I like. Rebate King FX, I can put the link in the description. But so this is like London Standard Time. So this section right here on a 30-minute chart is from this morning, so kind of sell off this morning, and then basically straight tear until the new high where it broke over the 55K, right? Poked it here in the morning, broke it here, and then we got some long tail wicks on the bottom. So basically sold off twice in this area, didn't like it, and stayed higher. So I think Bitcoin could be a big play this weekend. Definitely has potential, say maybe to run up to like 60K, but I think it has an equal chance to drop all the way down to, back on this chart, 51, maybe retest 50. There's the moves are just going to keep being extended as the price gets higher. And then there's more talk today about JP Morgan again talking about it. Ken Griffin from Citadel, so more eyes, bigger institutions are looking at it. Things are going to happen. Yellen mentioned it too about regulating it. So there's a ton of differing opinions going on, and big things will happen here shortly, I'm sure. So let's just hop over to ThinkorSwim, and again, just like this morning, middle four are your Bitcoin charts. So I was watching EBON, that's why I mentioned the pre-market more, but CAN was the bigger mover in pre-market this morning. 18.5 got to 19, and then it was on straight tear today. So kind of in a reversal of yesterday, where EBON was the only real crypto name that I was looking at that was up. It's down 2% today, but SOS was up 5.8. CAN was the big gainer, up 43%, and Riot was up almost 15%. So complete reversal of yesterday. Possibly the reason was that SOS, CAN, and Riot were on SSR, and EBON wasn't, so EBON was probably getting more shorts put into it. But who knows if that's the reason or not. So all these are up, basically mimicked like Bitcoin all day. Especially CAN was probably the one that moved most tightly to it. So basically, I can go to the big one for you, just so we can look at it a little bit closer on 5 minute. But basically held the 9 all morning till about 9:30, and then sold off to 22. Hit new highs over the 25.78, and you see this got 1, 2, 3, basically call that 4, 5, 6, 7 candles on the 5 minute that didn't like this 25.50 area, so that's going to be a big level of resistance going forward. But still moving here after hours, pretty good range still, 25, 24.5. Now maybe go test 25, but the Bitcoin plays were moving yesterday after hours too, so I'll probably try to get this video done with quick and then keep eyes on it until I have to head out to practice. So the marijuana plays, most of them were up for the day, so just a quick look at Aphria. I mean, it's basically just a daily consolidation, right? Pop in the morning, sell off again, and then, just tightly coiling up here on the daily. If we go to the weekly, you'll see it's a massive inside bar from the big move last week, right? So we're sitting right in the middle around the 61.8. So just areas of interest for me for next week will probably be if it breaks the low or the high of this week's candle. So if we can get above 22.68 or 18.42, look for a play either of those ways. And I'll probably do another video this weekend on cannabis plays. So CCIV, it had a just go to the daily, had a big red day today, little pop in the morning, and then kind of sideways all day, and then all of a sudden we got this huge drop right going into power hour, so basically right at noon. So first candle got a fall, and then huge volume, halted down, so what, dropped from 57 down to 51, hit 50 and bounced, consolidating here. So the reason for this could simply be people taking profits, options expiring today, and then people just getting fed up on news on news that there is no news on the merger yet. But it also could be just like a stop loss rate, because if you just look here, this volume is massive compared to what was trading today. So 365, 1.5 million in 5 minutes to 4 million. So 10 times the volume in that short time is not a normal occurrence. JPM from this morning basically was a fade all day. That should have been a watch on me. This little consolidation couldn't break that 38. It should have been a zone to short off. But it wasn't a main watch for me, so I missed that play. And then the big mover today was WATT from the pre-market video. So if we look at the morning, I'd mentioned that typically these plays that spike in the morning, they just sell off. But it did sell off on the open, but it found support here at this 4.9. So that, let me zoom out so you can see where I drew that fib from. But basically that fib was from this 61-cent low to the previous high for the year, which was 4.9. And essentially, right, we found support at that 4.9 level today and bounced off that. And then so you get cup, maybe another cup, handle form, breaks out of that consolidation, and then we sprint up higher, but can't get through the 78, 161 area above. And then looks like we're selling off here after hours. It's pretty big sell off, close at 7.2 down to 6.6 right now. So that's closing in on 10%. And I'm not going to go through GEVO. That was basically a fade today. And UVAS was kind of consolidation, but I couldn't get any shares short on it on Interactive Brokers. But so that's the plays I was looking at today on Friday. I'll probably make some videos this weekend going over cannabis plays, electric vehicle plays. I'll probably do another one on crypto because that's been the big one this week. I think it'll continue to be with Bitcoin. If there's anything you'd like to see, any stocks you'd like for me to look at, please let me know in the comments. The views have been upticking, each week now. I've been doing this for almost a month. So each week they've been going up. So I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos, and anything I can provide you with, please let me know. And I appreciate all the likes, all the subscriptions. They mean a lot. And we'll see you in the next one. Appreciate it.